going? So today I figured I would come in and kind of do like a little vlog style video and show you like what my day-to-day looks like here at the shop. So I started my work day off around 8 a.m. today. I came in and I got my kiln going to start doing the lost wax casting process. I have about 5 rings in the kiln right now, and they're currently burning out from the wax mold. And then once that's done, I'll be able to pour the molten metal into that mold, and then I'll have about 5 rings made. So everything that's currently in the kiln is going to be for my upcoming collection, and as long as everything goes smoothly with this casting, I will be coming in tomorrow to work and taking photographs of everything that is done. I will be releasing the collection name and also the date and time that it is going to be released on my Instagram, hopefully tomorrow, if not the next day. But while that is going, I have some hand fabrication that needs to get done. So I do have a pair of earrings that I was currently working on, and I need to go back and finish those up. They're kind of like a abstract, cool rendition of something that'll be added into my collection. These earrings do have clear quartz, and then underneath the clear quartz is going to be a little bit of a mystery, and I am saving that for the collection release because it's all secretive up until that date. I am also hoping that everything in this casting goes according to plan, because the last time I did a casting, when I poured my investment, it was really solid and the work time was all messed up, so everything failed and I lost a few rings that I was super proud of making, but it is okay. I redid them and I have some that I'm super stoked to see completed. If you wanted to see what it looks like when a casting fails during the investment process, this is what it ended up looking like. Yeah, that was supposed to be a ring, but oh well. I have high hopes on today, and so far it is going really well, so I think that these rings are going to look awesome. For now, I want to hop over and get those earrings sanded up, so let's go do that now. So these are what I have done for the earrings so far. They're totally abstract and funky. They're a little rough around the edges, so I just want to go through and sand them up really quick and make sure that everything looks nice and smooth. So this desk over here is where I do most of my stone setting, and it's also where I store my cabochons. And for now, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to do some sanding on those earrings just to make sure that everything looks nice and rounded. So now that they're sanded up, they definitely feel a lot better in the back. After I'm done making the setting for the clear quartz, I'm going to attach some jump rings so I can thread through an ear wire, and then I can make it so the clear quartz are dangly. Okay, so now that I have the bezel soldered onto the back plate, it's time to just clean them up a little bit. My preferred way of doing that is I take metal shears and I just cut the border out, and it makes it all like jagged and kind of ugly. So then you just take a series of files and then you sand them down. From there, I like to just go in with my flex shaft and a series of different grit wheels, clean it up a little bit more so everything looks cohesive and smooth. So I've never done that before, but I just slipped with the shears while I was cutting and totally just ruined that. So I'm gonna redo that really quick. Then I'll hop over to sanding and finishing the details on that. Hey guys, so it is actually the next day. Yesterday when I was working, I had some friends come in to visit, and I also had some customers pop in, so I wasn't able to get done everything that I needed to get done. So I did end up following through with the casting process that I was working on. 4 of the rings did okay. 1 of the rings didn't fully form, and I'm a little bit upset about it because it was my favorite one, but that's okay. Things happen, and I'm definitely going to make more of those wax castings to try again next week. Today, I am going to be finishing up those earrings, and then once I'm done with those, I'm probably going to start taking photos of the jewelry that I have done for the upcoming collection. Last night, there was a beautiful phenomenon where the Aurora Borealis came through New Jersey, which if you're on social media, I'm sure you've heard by now. And I was going to wait a little bit before I released my collection name and release date, but it was so beautiful and it really inspired me. I was out till like probably 12 o'clock floating around taking photos over open fields of the sky. When I was out there, I saw 2 shooting stars, and since the theme is space, intergalactic / interstellar, I figured now is the best time to kind of share it, and it really inspired me to like just get the ball rolling on this. So I was a little bit nervous doing this collection around Halloween time because typically I like to do something more gothic, leaning towards Halloween, but I figured the alien vibe kind of matches with Halloween, and now that that all happened, I know that I chose doing this at the right time, and I'm so thrilled for you guys to see what this collection looks like. So I'm going to finish up those earrings. You guys can watch me through the process of that, and when I'm done with that, I'm going to give you guys some sneak peeks of the jewelry that I have done so you can see what's to come. Also let you guys know the release date and time too, but you guys might get it before Instagram does, which is kind of fun. And yeah, I'm super excited to show this to you, so let's get going. Okay, so I have the bezel cups made that I needed to get done for the clear quartz, and then I am just going to use some files to clean them up, make them look nice, and then after that we're going to pickle them, and the next step is to add some jump rings and make them into the earrings that I had. So these guys here, I'm going to have the clear quartz kind of dangling inside of it like that. And then if I get to the picture process today, I will share with you guys what is going underneath the clear quartz for this collection, because if you guys know me, been following me for a little bit, you would know that it's kind of something that I would say is a little bit of a specialty of mine, is to hide something underneath clear quartz in each collection that I do that fits the vibe. I have to say that this one is probably one of my favorites so far. It is so awesome, and it's a little bit of a collaboration with somebody that I met during a gem show as well. Yeah, I'm just really excited to share it with you guys, so stay tuned for that as well. Okay, so now that I have taken a file and made everything look nice and smooth, I just like to go in with different bits of rotary tools and my flex shaft and just go around it once or twice to make sure that everything looks nice and polished and all the seams are smooth and you can't see any of the solder joints. Okay, so now that the earrings are all polished up, I am just going to go ahead and set the clear quartz with the dust underneath. So I know I was keeping it a little bit secretive of what is going to be hiding underneath the clear quartz in this collection, but I think I am finally ready to tell you guys. So in this little tiny bottle, when I went down to the Edison Gem Show, I met some really awesome people who own a small business called the Interstellar Collection. And within their business, they deal with lunar and Martian and meteorites and anything that comes from space. So in this file is moon dust. So as they like to say, there's not anyone up there with a shovel shoveling it down to us. But what happens is they obtain moon rocks and they send them to lapidary people. And the lapidary cuts it up. And as they're cutting it, it produces the dust, and they collect it in these little vials and sell it to different people for them to use. So basically what I'm doing is I'm taking the moon dust and I'm putting it underneath the clear quartz crystal, so it almost looks like an hourglass effect, or so you can just see the dust underneath them. I thought this was a super cool idea because then you have a little piece of the moon with you every day, and it's really good for my people who deal with the metaphysical and spirituality aspects of things like myself and believe that your jewelry is a talisman, or a person that just likes jewelry. Alright guys, so this is what the earrings look like with that lunar dust set underneath the clear quartz. And this is what the earrings look like on. They definitely have a little bit of weight to them, but they're really not too heavy for the size. I am so in love with how these turned out. I think they're going to photograph really nice, and they will be available in my upcoming collection drop. Okay guys, so now that the earrings are all done, the next plan for today is to go outside and take some montage videos and preview videos for the upcoming collection. So I figure now would be a really good time to tell you guys that the collection's name is going to be the Interstellar Collection, and the entire collection is actually named after the business that gifted me the lunar dust to see what I could do with it. I met the owner last year when doing the Edison Gem Show convention, and he said he really liked my work and he gifted me the lunar dust to see what I can make with it. So this collection is going to launch on Monday the 28th at 6:22 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you want more updates on the collection, I highly recommend you follow me on Instagram and or check out my website and sign up for the email listings. But yeah, now it's time to go take some pictures and videos, so let's go do that now. If you want to see any other sneak peeks or previews, or just watch me on this journey of making the collection, I highly recommend you go over and follow me on Instagram. All of my other social media platforms are going to be linked down below as well. But for the rest of this today, I just have some other boring stuff to get done, such as editing and pricing. I think I'm going to end the vlog here, but if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to leave them down in the comments below, or let me know what other videos you would like to see, or if you enjoyed this one. It really helps me out. But for now, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I will see you again soon. Bye!